Well, howdy everyone. Today I'm at the Johnson Shortridge Cemetery. Today is the 30th of my dad's passing. I haven't really told the story to too many people about what happened that night, but I've told a lot about how me and my brother showed up the day before at the same time, and at the bottom of the hill we met up. I was 150 miles away, he was 250 miles away, and we didn't have cell phones, and we met up at the same time at the bottom of the hill. That was odd. And I've talked about when I got back that night from the movies, how Dad asked me, was I too big to give a kiss? Kiss him? And of course no, I wasn't too big. Whenever I gave him a kiss, messed up his hair. But I went to bed at about 1:30. My mom let out a scream that haunts my dreams still yet today, of how, she screamed out my name, Rodney. I mean, it was like I said, blood curdling. I jumped up, went in the living room, and I seen Dad was seizing and Mom freaking out. And I hollered at my brother to help me. And was trying to get Dad under control, stop from seizing. And it looked like he was trying to swallow his tongue. So he was trying to put a spoon in his mouth to try to keep him from blocking up his airway. And he bit Jody. His jaws and everything just tightened down so much he couldn't help it. Finally, the seizure went by, passed on, and Dad was like in a daze. And I told him, I said, we gotta get to the hospital now. So I put one arm over my shoulder, my brother put one arm over his shoulder. Dad was helping him walk to the door. I just got my hand on the screen door to open the door, and he collapsed on us and started seizing again. And that only lasted for a few seconds. But he said he had to go to the bathroom. And we went with him, took him to the bathroom, and he just fell over. We grabbed him and put him on the bed. And I noticed he didn't have a pulse, he wasn't breathing. So I tried to start CPR on him, but the bed mattress is so soft, I just wasn't getting good chest compressions. And by that time, I guess my mom had called Mom Betty and Aunt Margie and my Uncle Roger, because they showed up and was trying to help. I got Dad in the floor. I picked him up, put him in the floor, and me and Uncle Roger started doing CPR. I was breathing for him, and Uncle Roger was doing chest compressions, and it felt like forever. And Dad's eyes were open, and I could see in his eyes, I could see something I'd never seen before. Seen fear. And I knew we was losing him. Rescue squad finally got there. It seemed like it took forever. It was like 40 minutes. That was before we had the street addresses where you can have that 911 call. You had to call straight out. And I got into the hospital, and within maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, doctor comes out and looks at me and shakes his head. And I knew right then Dad was gone. He squats down to tell Mom, and Mom gets all pissy and mad, and she tells me to go get your daddy, Rodney. We're going home, go get your daddy. I'm like, how am I supposed to go get him, Mom? He's gone. I want to go get him. But today makes 30 years since he passed away. And those memories haunt me every day. I fought so hard to try to save Dad. And I always felt like I failed him. The one time he needed me the most, I let him down. I love my daddy with all my heart, everything in me, man. And 30 years ago today, that's when all of our lives changed, and mine not for the best. For about 12 years after Dad died, I hated the world, man. I lost so many friends and family members because of the stupid shit I'd say or done. I tried to make amends to all of it. That's what Dad would want me to do. In 2 days from now, it'll be his 77th birthday. And then 4 days after that, it's my birthday. October's been a month full of life and death for his family. But I come up here, I try to come up here every year, every anniversary, to sit and talk with Dad and tell him how much I miss him, how much I love him. The man meant the world to me and so many other people. He was a damn good man. He had his faults like everybody else, but he always tried to do what was right. I know the funeral, I don't remember much, I guess because where I was in shock. I just know, I remember me and my brother putting a rose in his hand. But 30 years ago today, it was beautiful like this too. Beautiful day. It was a beautiful weekend. You could smell fall in the air. That's the only reason why I love it up here so much. So peaceful, and except for the fucking traffic that goes by. But all the smells of fall, winter, spring, and all that, and summer, it's just amazing. They wanted to bury Dad on his birthday, and I wouldn't let them. On the 24th, I said, no, I don't want him to be buried on his birthday. So they waited till the 25th and buried him. I mean 27th, sorry. On 27th. It just didn't seem right. My Uncle Roger's the one that bought the headstone. It's a beautiful headstone. Uncle Roger did a lot for us when Daddy passed away, because me and my brother didn't have, we came in with work clothes. We didn't come in here have any clothes for a funeral. He bought us a couple pair of pants and shirts and helped out. He was a big help for Mom. And I appreciate that. He didn't have to buy a headstone. We had it to buy it, but he wanted to buy it because where he respected Dad, and Dad helped him so much. My uncle's changed a lot. He ain't the same man. Still love him. Appreciate so much what he has done for the family and for the Johnsons. I mean, he's done a lot for the Johnsons. But he's changed, at least towards me. He might be the same person everybody else, but this ain't about him. But I do appreciate what he did do, and I know Dad would too. Mom asked me and my brother to pick out the coffin for Dad. I was 22 years old, my brother 20. We never picked out a coffin or nothing like that. But Dad liked piddling around doing woodworking stuff when he wasn't at work. So me and my brother picked out a beautiful wooden coffin. Mom came in, seen it, didn't like it. No. She picked the blue one, which it was beautiful too, but I kind of got a little pissy about that. I'm like, well, why did you want us to do this if you was going to do it? We didn't know. We had no idea what the hell we were doing. So much changed that day. On this day. 30 years ago. Wow. Well, Pop, I just wanted to come up here and, tell you I love you and I miss you, man. And also tell you that I had to go get an MRI a couple weeks ago on my head. I've been doing a lot of forgetting of things and forgetting how certain words, and went to the doctor today to get the test results, and it says I'm pre-dementia, which means that my brain still looks good. I don't have nothing dying yet, but probably got to keep an eye on it and make sure that it doesn't progress or anything like that. Which means, Pop, I'm going to forget everything one day. I'm going to forget who I am. I'm going to forget who you were. I'm going to forget my family, my friends. I don't even forget who I am. Then I'm going to forget how to shit and piss and eat, drink. And then I'm going to die a terrible death. Unless diabetes gets me first, or the kidney disease, or something like that. I got so much wrong with me. Damn. Dementia just has to get in line. But there ain't nothing really to celebrate on this day, but It's just to keep your memory alive, Pop. As long as I'm alive, ain't no one ever going to forget who Burl Shortridge was. He was my daddy. He was my friend. Man that protected me as a kid. Man taught me how to fight. Man taught me how not to take no shit from nobody. Man taught me how to work hard. Man taught me everything. Well, Pop, I'm gonna go. Quit bothering you. But I love you, and I'll see you in a few days. But I'm not up here for your birthday. Happy birthday, old man. Damn, you're getting old. I love you, Pop.